Welcome to Chapter 2, 2.1, Exploring Quadratic Functions and Polynomials. Learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, students will be able to
understand the key vocabulary related to polynomials and quadratic functions.
2.
Find the degree of any polynomial.
3.
Analyze the graphs of quadratic functions and identify their characteristics.
4.
Write quadratic functions in standard form and use the standard form of a quadratic function.
2.
To
Sketch.
Sketch the graph, identifying key features like the vertex, axis, symmetry, and intercepts.
Very good. Five.
Determine the minimum or maximum values of a quadratic functions in real world context of context.
6.
Apply quadratic function to model data and analyze consumer behavior.
Very good. Now let's go and take a look at the vocabulary and concepts. Introduction vocabulary or introduce vocabulary. Polynomial is an expression consisting of what? Variable, coefficient, and exponent. If I have to have 3: variable, coefficient, and exponent. Okay? For example, 3x squared. This means power. Minus 5x plus 7. Is this clear? Any question? Another example, x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 4. What is the highest? What is the degree of this polynomial?
3.
Why? Why 3? Because the biggest power. Very good. Degree of a polynomial. The highest exponent of what? Of the variable in the polynomial. Example, the degree of 4x to the power 5 minus x to the power 3 plus 2x is 5. The answer is 5 because it's the highest one. This 5. Okay? Quadratic function. A polynomial of degree 2 written as f of x equal ax squared plus bx plus c. Example, f of x equal 2x squared plus 3x minus 4. Vertex. So quadratic function has to be to the what power?
Power 2.
Power 2. Is this clear? Vertex. What's a vertex? The highest or lowest point of parabola, depending on its what? Orientation. Formula for x coordinate of the vertex x equal what?
Minus b
over 2a. So you need to remember this formula. Example, the vertex of f of x equal negative x squared plus 4x minus 5 is
minus 4.
how much is b?
B is 4 minus becomes minus 4 over 2a minus 4 minus is minus 2.
Okay, did you understand what he did?
No.
You didn't understand. Okay, so let's can I do it on the board here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the first thing you should do is to find out how much is a. How much is a? How much is a? A. What is a here?
A is minus
Equal
is 2.
2.
Yes.
Okay. I'm doing the second one actually. How much is b? Minus 4. What is the formula?
Minus b
Over
over
2a.
2a.
How much is b?
B
b how much?
B is
Minus 4. How much is a? 2. Cancel what you get? 1. So that's what? X. Did he say x is 1? Where is x is 1?
No, 2.
Is 2, mister.
X, not 2, 1.
Minus
1.
minus 1, mister.
Why minus?
Remember 1.
You do this one minus x squared.
Okay, so x is what? 1. Now we need to get to a y. So I will replace x by how much?
By 1.
By 1. So you're going to get 1 squared minus 4. 1 plus 5. 1 squared how much?
1.
Plus 5? 6. Minus 4? 2. So what should I put here? 2. Up to here is clear?
Yeah.
Let's do the one on the top. Okay? Erase. How much is how much is 8? How much is A? Minus 1. How much is B? 4. What's the formula?
It's 2.
So how much is B? 4. How much is A? So what's your final answer?
2 is 2.
بعدين نعوض عشان نجيب
Correct?
Yes.
Minus 1.
Okay. Now we're gonna replace x by how much?
Will be minus 1.
2.
2. So here f of what?
F of 2.
Equals negative, and we put what? 2 squared plus 4, 2 minus 5. 2 squared how much?
4 minus 4 minus 4
You get
minus
minus 4 plus 8 minus 5. Negative 4, negative 5,
1. Negative 9.
negative 9.
negative
Minus 1.
And you have 8. So the answer is what?
negative 1.
Is this correct?
Yes.
Clear?
Why in the first time you use 2 according to the power, and now you use minus 1?
That's a good question.
Because A is minus 1.
Very good question. Who can answer that?
Me.
Yalla, answer.
Well, the biggest exponent معاملة is minus 1. We take A is equal
على المعامل ولا على الأس؟
هي على الأس أكبر أس 2 على الدائرة تأخذ معاملها يعني وهذا يسوي واللي بدون أس الأكس العادية تأخذ معاملها هذا البي يعني البي معاملة الأكس العادية والأي الأكس تربيع معاملها بس أول فيها وتطلع.
Thank you, Khalid Al-Azmi.
You're welcome.
Is this clear?
Yeah.
Give big hand. Now go to the next one. What's the next one? To find the axis of what? Symmetry. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's erase. Can I erase this?
Yes.
Yes. A vertical line that divides a parabola into two symmetrical halves. It's similar like when you look at the mirror. What do you see in the mirror?
Myself.
Yourself. So the same thing. Half of the graph, it will be identical to the other half. But where the line of symmetry cuts, that's so we have to use the formula. What is the formula? Minus b over 2a. So for example here, how can I get x?
X you can.
How much is a first?
A is 2 and B is minus
A is 2 and b is how much?
minus 8.
And then you divide and you get how much is x? 2. So what do you call it? What's your symmetric line? Where? 2. The symmetrical line will be at 2. Right. Second one here, we do the same thing, right?
Right.
What should we do? Apply the formula, right? What is the formula?
minus 3 over 2x.
And then you find how much is x, and that will be your symmetrical line. طبعا you will ask x, where x is going to be like this.
Yeah.
So you make a line, no, not horizontal, vertical line. You make a vertical line at 2, and that's your symmetric. Means this half equal to the other half. Same shape. Now we go for the next point. What's the next point here? Y-intercept. How can I get y-intercept? Always make x equal what? 0. That's, you get the y-intercept. Okay? For example, he give you this. He said f of x equal 2x squared minus 3x plus 4. So replace x by 0. What do you get?
You get 4.
You get 4 because this is what's left. Yeah. That's it. Easy, right?
Right.
So your point here is going to be what? 0,
0 and 4.
0 and 4.
0 and 4.
Good. Now let's go for the next one. We need the x-intercept. We're going to let y equal what? 0. So for example, I have x squared minus 5x plus 6. Let y equal 0. Then you have to do factoring. Factoring. You know how to do factoring?
Yes.
I bet you don't know.
No.
If you know, raise your hand.
Yes, I will.
Okay, I will ask one of you to give me the answer. Okay. You said you know. Okay. Give me the answer. What should I do here?
I know the answer.
Wait.
First, you want to accept intercept, but y 0.
No.
Mr. Nan,
I need to factor.
Mr. Nan.
How can I factor this? No, I'm not doing this, right? I'm not doing this. I'm doing which one?
You're doing this one.
Oh, I'm doing this one, right?
Right.
Yeah, factoring. So I'm gonna let this is equal to what? 0, right? 6 is what by what?
3, minus 2 and minus 3. Yeah.
2 and
3.
3. And which one is a negative?
All of them is negative.
Both of them negative?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so you have two solutions. X minus 2 equals 0 or x minus 3 equal 0. So x equal what? 0 over 0 what?
No.
0 plus 2, right?
Yes. X plus 2.
So x equal how much?
2
Plus
2.
2 or.
So what's your first point?
This
X
point
equals 2 and X equals 3.
2 and 0.
and 3 and 0.
Other one is what? X equal what?
3 and 0.
X equal 3. So what's your point?
3 and 0.
3 and 0. I told you, don't know. So you have to do factoring. Did you take a picture of this? You're okay because
Can you go up? I will take a picture.
go up where?
Number 4, I think.
Number 4 up. Erase. Number 4, vertex.
Yes. Yes. I didn't understand.
Okay. Who can explain the vertex? How can you get the vertex? Who can explain it? Yes, our brother Abdullah. Yalla Abdullah.
The vertex الشباب الفيرتكس اللي رأس هذا.
What do we have to apply the vertex? We have to use what? Formula. Right. Right.
اول شيء الاي اللي هي معاملها اللي هذا معامل اكس تربيع اللي سالب 1 والبي اللي هي الاربعه اللي معامل اكس خلاص بس الحين نقسم حفظ قانون بس سالب بي على 2
آمنا بالبيت الثاني
والثاني وخلاص بعدها خلاص الحين الاكس تساوي سالب بي على 2 سالب البي هي 4
انا فاهم الاول فاهم لا خلاص الاكزامبل الثاني انا مو فاهم
اي اللي تحت هذا اللي عقبه خلاص اول 2 هذه داخل الاكس الاكس الاول شيء احط فيها اللي بس او جبناها 2 صح عقبه خلاص
What?
البي 4 الاربعه اكس
قلت تاني؟
الحين
الاكس
البي
اثنين والواي
اي البي هي 4 اكس هي 4 الاكس
تمام وليه؟
والاي اللي سالب 1
اللي واي
يعني سالب 1 الاي لا اللي مع اكس سالب 1
دكتور ماينس 1
تمام
اي
the A in the second example. What's the A in the second
اي
example?
المعامله اكس تنفي انا واحد
اللي هو واحد. طيب ليش طلع الاكس بواحد؟ اذا عوضنا بالقانون بيطلع 4 على 2 باثنين.
4 2 2
ايوه ليش هنا الاكس بواحد؟
هذا في حل اكيد انا غلط
انت عكست قبل شيء
كان صح؟
كان صح
لا.
الاكس يمكن بي 2 not 1.
اي اي
This one?
ماينس بي على 2
So it's 2 and 1?
2 and 2.
2 and 1?
No.
سالب اي اللي 4 على 2 على 2 يطلع
minus 1.
شنو يحط
minus 1.
How much is B?
B is minus 4
How much is A?
1
So what will be answer?
is
2. Yeah, so this is 2. So it's going to be 2 and 1.
minus 1.
minus
4 is 5 2 and 5
Okay.
Sorry.
Replace 2 here. So replace 2 here.
And minus 8. 12 9 minus 8.
1 is
Yeah, 12 that's minus 1.
So
4 minus 8 is minus
4.
5.
4 and 5 is what? 9. Minus 8 is 1. So it's 1. Is this clear?
Yes, now
That's it. It is? Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
Let's move on. Now we'll go for the maximum and the minimum. The highest or the lowest y value of a quadratic function found at the vertex. So when you find the vertex, this will be what? It's going to be your highest or lowest. Clear? Any questions?
what does mean vertex in Arabic?
Highest or lowest point. Okay. Let's go for number explanation and examples. Identify the highest exponent in the various polynomial. Class activities. Provide students with 5 examples. I will not give you 5 examples. I'm going to give you only 2 examples. Can you please find the vertex for those 2 examples? Please, go ahead. Yalla, do it. Do it now, yalla. Inside your notebook. So the first thing, you need to find the degree. After you find the degree, find the vertex. What's the degree for the first one? 3. What's the degree for the second one? 4. يبقى اكتب بقى write this down. The degree is 3 and the degree is 4. Now find the vertex. Can you find the vertex?
And the formula will stay the same.
Same. Negative e over 2a. You can work together. Finish?
Yeah. الأولى سالب واحد على سبعة.
الأولى السالب واحد الأولى الإكس بسالب 7 على 4.
So first, before you start writing, you have to say how much is A and how much is B. And the second one, you do the same thing. How much is A and how much is B. And then you apply the formula. What's the formula?
minus B over 2A.
And then you apply it.
Yes.
So what you get?
It's minus 1 over 7.
minus 1 over 7.
And then after you get how much is X, what do you do?
You find Y.
You find Y, correct. And how much is Y for the first one? How much is Y for the second one? Of course, we don't call it Y, we call it F of what? F of X, right. So the first one is going to be F of X of what? How much X?
minus 1 over 7.
Minus 1 over 7. And then you find how much is?
1 over 4. Minus 2.
What about the second one?
minus 2 over 3.
One over 8.
1 over 8. And then you find how much is Y. Okay? That's it. Easy? Move on. If you understand, raise your hand. If you are half and half understand, put your hand like this. Half and half. Half and half. We'll ask Abdullah. Can you come on the board and do it?
The second one.
Second one, Abdullah.
يا شباب الحين هذه اول شيء نشوف الديجري يعني اعلى اس فيها اعلى اس فيها هذه 4 هي 3 هذه 1 خلاص اعلى اس 4 نكتب 4 هذا وش ونوجد الاي اكبر معامل اس الحين هذه اس 4 اللي الاي تساوي 4 هذه اكبر معامل معها 4 والبي اللي تحت على طول هي سالب 1 اللي معها سالب اكس اللي سالب 1 هذه كذا وعقب نكتب الفورمولا الاكس يساوي سالب بي على 2 اي اللي لازم نحفظ هذه ونعوض عقب سالب بي الحين سالب 1 سالب بي سالب يصير موجب يصير 1 على عدد 2 اي اللي هي 2 ضرب 4 تساوي 1 على 8 ونحن اعطينا هذه قيمه الاكس وبعد اخر شيء نعوض ب 1 على 8 في المعادله يصير 1 على 8 نشيل الاكس ونحط 1 على 8
المعادلة الأصلية.
اي المعادله الاصليه نطلعها عشان نوجد قيمه الفورم وهذا هذه كلها.
Please give him big hand. Thank you, Abdullah. You're a lifesaver. Is this clear or not clear?
Yes.
So we are done with this. Now we're going to go to analyzing graph of quadratic functions. Okay? Now the question comes here. Your degree. How much is A? If A greater, the value of A is greater than 0, then you open up. Okay? If A less than,
0 is this down.
if A less than 0, then down. Is this clear?
No. Can you repeat, Mr.
Yes, I can repeat. I think it's the best thing to do is to use graphing software. Are you ready?
One explanation, please.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm gonna make a graph, right? What graph you want? Upward?
Yeah.
Okay, upward. Let's do x squared. Okay, that's enough. What do you think is going to be, upward or downward? Upward.
Should be like you.
Yep. What if I say insert function and I say negative is x squared? What do you think will happen? It will be down. Is this clear? I can change the color if you want to make it red so you can see the difference.
Thank you.
Is this clear?
Yes.
And I can increase the font size here so you can see which one. Okay. So, is this clear?
Yes.
Oh, I understand.
Okay, now let's go back to this one. So we are done with upward and downward. The vertex, it's considered what? The turning point, where they turn. Okay. The symmetry line, where the left side same like the right side. Okay. And we apply the formula. Okay.
But I have a question about the vertex. The vertex will have the minimum value and maximum value at the same time, or either a minimum value of
Yes, either minimum value or maximum value. Okay, you cannot have both. Right.
What's the value? It's y or what? Or the like the point x and y.
Say again.
What's the maximum and what's the minimum? Like the x and y point or what?
Abdullah, can you answer that question?
ما سمعت وش قال؟
Can you say it, Abdullah?
المينيمم وش والماكسيمم وش بالفيرتكس؟ إذا أنا أقول لك الماكسيمم
أعلى قيمة. أعلى قيمة
وتكون القيمة إيش؟
القيمة الواي الحين أعلى قيمة على هذا الماكسيمم أعلى قيمة الماكسيمم وأقل قيمة
Parabola. This is called parabola. Parabola. Everybody say parabola. Parabola. Yeah. Okay.
Like when I say the maximum value for the function is what? What should they like? The maximum.
All right, let's try to graph this one and let's see what's going to happen. If I say insert function and I put 2x squared, what do you think will happen if I say 2x squared? It's getting closer to the y-axis. Okay, another one.
So what's the vertex here?
What's the vertex?
Yes.
0, 0.
Oh.
Okay, next one. We're gonna graph negative x squared plus 3. What do you think will happen? Who can tell me?
It will go down a left to the left. What? It will go down to the left.
So we have negative. The negative is inside or outside? And see what happens. So you have to do rotation around what? The x-axis. And the 3 will do what? Shift up or down? 3 units, right? Up.
Now the vertex is 0, 3, right?
3 points. See?
The vertex is 0, 3.
The vertex here is 0, 3, correct? Clear? Any questions?
Thank you.
Yes.
Can you give us a break?
Yes, I can give you a break. Now I will go for something called standard form. What's a standard form? This is called standard form. That's how you write it down in standard form, which is what? Ax squared plus bx plus c. That's called standard form. Okay? Now, sometimes we get example like this, something like this, which is 2, open parentheses, x minus 3, all to the power of 2 plus 4. He's asking you to write it in standard form. How can we write it in standard form? That's what we're going to learn after the break. Okay? Take 10 minutes break, and when we come back, and we'll continue.